there are lots of happenings happening in sport, and Tahir Bhai is with us today. How are you, Tahir Bhai?
Doing good, Akib. God is very kind.
And Tahir Bhai, today a new guest is on our channel. You didn't introduce us him to the fans yet?
Akib, new guest is Shazan. He is my nephew. He is also a cricket lover. He sees the game in very deep inside and other games as well. So
Hmm.
upon his request, I took him with me, as fans also have might seen him in our previous videos couple of months ago. Due
Yes,
to his
yes.
studies, he managed to not to come on the channel, but due to credit goes to his mom and lockdowns in the school, so he again carried out our channel. How are you,
Yes.
Shazan?
I am fine. What about you, Akib uncle?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, Tahir Bhai. And we will start today's video with a good note, Tahir Bhai, that Pakistan won that baseball championship. How do you see, Tahir Bhai? Because we conducted interviews of baseball coaches as well, and you are seeing rise in baseball now.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that victory in the baseball sport is a very big victory, to be honest. Baseball was used to be known the sports of American especially and other
Yes.
part of the European countries as well. But
Hmm.
luckily, Pakistan has won the title in the baseball, and we also made the video in FCC college in the baseball ground where their coach given us a very good interview and also highlighted some facts regarding the promotion of sports in this country and in the universities as well. And
Yes.
I'm sure this victory will not only boost the confidence of the youngsters, but also it will also help the government to make some arrangements and make some funding for the promotion of the sports, its facilities, and the best coaches should be introduced in the country so the upcoming talent should be properly utilized for baseball game.
And Tahir, and Tahir Bhai, do you think coaches like Brian Stubb should be included in the setup because he has a big vision for our sports, particularly baseball?
Okay,
People like.
Brian, Mr.
Hmm.
Brian is a very kind-hearted person and baseball promotion lover in Pakistan. You know, we've seen his passion of promoting baseball in Pakistan. But Akib, under the table, I think he was not happy with the attitude
Administration.
of our sports administration as well.
Hmm.
And on the other hand, you know that we are paying very less attention to this sport and also managing a very little bit budget for the promotion of this sport. That's why I think he will not be happily accept his emergence or incursion in the promotion of baseball federation. That's why if sports board or baseball federation should announce some good perks and packages and attractive handsome offers to the foreigner coaches, then definitely they will join this platform of coaching to promote the sport in Pakistan.
And Tarbay, moving forward, there is a bad news coming from the sports of Pakistan that there is an Asian Youth Scrabble Championship which is happening in India's city of Delhi, and Pakistan won this tournament last time it was played in 2022. And the Indian government has not given the ish visas to the Pakistani players, and they were not able to reach this tournament in India to defend their title. So, how do you see that now Indian politics is also being shown in other sports? Which is really sad because Pakistan was supposed to defend its title this time.
Yeah, okay. You raise a very good question, but it's a very concerning answer from my side as well. Okay, look, sports should be a sport. There should be no politicize in the field of sports, right? If Pakistan has won the title, that's the reason India is declining the visas of our sportsmen. That it
They
shows
are
their
fearing that they might
sports.
win again. They have a fear that they might win it again.
Yeah. That's the point which I was looking to raise. Look, they are just afraid of second time lose by our Pakistan, and Pakistan might have defend their title. But I think if Pakistan or India, whatever team defend their title or achieve the new title, but it is at the end of the day, it is the success of the sports, right? India is not focusing this point on which point we are working or thinking like that. I think India should show their concern by showing their big heart and giving the visas to Pakistani officials and sportsmen of Scrabbles as well. Despite the fact that Pakistan defend their title or not, but it will but what will be the implications of this issuance of visa? It will show the true face of India. It will show that India has a very good sports and sports persons welcoming nation. And if anything has delayed in the visa, India should give a solid statement to overcome this issue that there were some technical issues that we were not able to issue the visas to the sports person on time. Now we are issuing them visa. It will improve the goodwill gesture of India not only in Pakistan but in the other part of the world as well, that they are very welcoming nation.
And thereby, there is another news we are talking about cricket that Pakistani cricket team has managed to hold on to 8 catches in this Australia series, and Pakistan is known to be a very poor fielding side there with regards to dropping catches. How do you see this improvement in the fielding, which probably became a big role in us winning this series after 22 long years?
I guess since my childhood we used to listen that catches win the matches, right? Until unless you won't make a solid grip on the ball while catch, you are not
Hmm.
supposed to win the match, right? Drop a catch equal to dropping the match, which we have seen in
Yes.
the past as well when
Hmm.
Fakhar Zaman sometimes catch dropped and he scored the century, and same with the other. There are a lot of examples around the world regarding the cricketing fans and players
Hmm.
who scored the centuries after just dropping their catches in the earlier part of the matches. But yes, it's a very good sign that Pakistan catching practices are improving, and it will definitely improve the winning ratio of Pakistan. On the other hand, in the second or third match, I think so Rizwan took the 6 catches and dropped the seventh catch. If he could have kept that catch as well, and he could be the first wicket keeper who caught the maximum catches behind the wicket and become the number one wicket keeper holding the maximum number of catches. That's the importance which I was looking to raise about the catches, right? One catch
Hmm.
has dropped the world record of his one behind the wicket. But it's a very good sign. Pakistanis are doing well in the fielding as well. And we also seen a not only improvement in the catches, but also overall in the fielding standards of Pakistani team as well, in which we used to shatter or used to feel shaky while diving or running between the wicket and whatsoever. There were a lot of issues, but luckily Australian coaches have done very well, and especially Jason Gillespie, our new bowling coach, definitely has put his 10%, which made
Head coach.
Pakistani team to improve. Head coach, which has turned Pakistani team around to good in the fielding.
And Tarvi, and you know that Omar Gol is also involved in the Pakistan coaching setup, the legendary Bulldozer. I think that's why also our bowling is showing improvement. Lastly, we were seeing that Umar Gol, Saeed Ajmal are involved in the bowling setup.
Gul- Bulldozer Bhai has been my favorite bowler since my childhood. No doubt, he visited the Afghanistan cricket team and he has shown dramatic improvement in the Bangladeshi bowling side as well, which we around the world have seen the impact of bulldozer incursion in the Afghanistan cricketing board, especially in the
Hmm.
bowling line. And on the other
Yes.
hand, as Gul Bhai joined the Pakistan cricket team as a bowling coach or a bowling consultant, whatsoever his role is, but Pakistani bowling has emerged dramatically very well. But there is
And
also
then,
a fact that Babar is also not a captain, right? It is also a
yes.
factor, keep in mind. So both
Yes.
factors has created a good impact for Pakistani bowlers that they are doing very well, especially Haris Rauf, and we've seen a true face of Shaheen Afridi after a long time, which we were just struggling to see him back with full pace and bounce, which he has shown character in the second and third match in Pakistan, managed to wrap up the series with 2-1. Definitely, Gulbai has played a very good role for improving the bowling.
And Tarvi, anything Fazan Bhai would want to add because he's been very quiet in the video.
I wanted to add I wanted to I wanted to give dua to whole team of Pakistan that they played very well in Pakistan. That they played very well in tournament,
Hmm.
and when they played again tournament in future, Inshallah, they played also very well.
especially in
My
Champions Trophy as well, which is coming.
my dua is always with them, whole
Uh,
team.
our duas and well wishes are always behind the tapping our Pakistani team.
Taibai, lastly, before we conclude, we yesterday criticized Misbah-ul-Haq's son's selection for Hamulak a lot, and many people in social media are questioning his selection. That how did this boy come in the team without any proper domestic performances, and just because he's son of Misbah-ul-Haq, he's playing, and people are very angry on the system of. How would you say on this, Taibai? Because you were very angry yesterday on news.
I'm sorry, Akib, due to smoke, bad throat I am having. I'm again apologizing, fans. Akib, the reason is clearly nepotism.
Hmm.
Nepotism is just pushing down the real talent and promoting your near one relative, despite the fact of meritocracy. It's just a vanishing or dwindling side of the meritocracy. That we have clearly seen, as you were mentioning that Multani cricketing boy was above who scored 600 plus runs in similar series on the basis of Miss Paul Hux's son has adopted to be in the national side or under 19 series, under
Under
19
19,
side,
under 19 Asia Cup,
under
Taibai.
19, under 19 Asia Cup. It's a very sorry state of affair that we are just vanishing or dumping down the meritocracy and bringing the players in the team just because of our personal relation and nepotism. This trend should be discouraged. Similarly, in my previous videos, I mentioned that we have seen some issues in by the inclusion of Imamul Haq as well, in which we used to see that Imamul Haq was the one who was favored by the Imamul Haq to include in the batting side, but he
He
performed well
played
on the other
well.
hand. No doubt nowadays he's just struggling to maintain his form, but he performed proven himself.
Taibai, Azam
But on
Khan,
the other hand,
got Azam Khan also.
yeah,
Taibai,
Azam Khan
Azam.
as well. Azam Khan, our all-time favorite Azam Khan as well. So I
Hmm.
think Akib, it is not the matter of performance on the international level. It's the matter of adopting the structure and the system.
Hmm.
First, give the chance to the player who are just above the merit, who are just looking to come in the team. But
Yes.
what we do is we just ignore the top merit player and we bring the down merit player in the team just because of the nepotism. What are the implications of this thing? The implication would be the frustration, brain
Hmm.
drain, then definitely players will try to move from Pakistan to join the other part of the world as well to join their cricketing team. Similarly, we have seen with the Imran Tahir, who was the proud son of Lahore from the area of I think so Misri Shah Lahore, and he came into Pakistani team, played few matches, but due to some administrative issues, he quits the
Hmm.
Pakistan and joined the South African team, and he is making his big name over there. But his still love for the Pakistan, he still exists and he still misses the Pakistan. So these are the issues which fluctuates among the players, and they manage to when they leave their countries and join the other part of the country
Taibai,
because they are
and
not
Taibai,
getting the
aren't you?
proper right in their
And Taibai, aren't you shocked that Misbah-ul-Haq himself was a very hard-working cricketer? Why didn't he teach his children the value of the hard work? Rather, he should have come through a proper pathway through merit and performance. Even though Misbah-ul-Haq himself was a very hard-working player.
Definitely, Akim Mirza is a not only very hardworking player, he's also man of words and Sharai Misbah Haq. But I don't know why he used this shortcut. But if we will ask the Misbah Haq on the media that why he has done this, he will definitely say that these are just media and political statement. My
He will
son
try to
came
defend
through
him with
proper
some
channel.
figures.
He will
Taibai,
defend
he
himself.
will
He will
manipulate
neglect the
stats also.
statement that he hasn't vanished or disturbed any system, and his son has came on proper merit. I will share you with
Hmm.
my personal example, Akib. My dad used to
Hmm.
be my dad used to be a banker in a very non-government bank and was on a very senior level position. When
Hmm.
I graduated during his service, many of his friends and relatives used to say, "My dad, please facilitate your children to join banking through your references." But I still
Hmm.
remember the words of my dad. He said, "Dad, I don't need references. I will not facilitate my child. My job was to give him good study, to flourish in the
Hmm.
study. And he has done very good in the study. Now his time to find the job and come on the merit. Then there is no reason of giving his good studies that if I still I have to do begging or sort of sifarish, which is very common word in our country for this my son, then there is a
Yes.
then the concept of giving the good education the son is totally vanished. And Alhamdulillah, I also joined the banking sector on the merit, and just because my dad told me that use the right way and use the meritocracy. If I
Hmm.
could have used the any shortcut, definitely I could also be facing the music and negative comments about my side that he just joined the banking sector because of the sifarish of his dad. Similarly, Misbah Haq is facing now that he has included his son in the under 19 Asian Cup. So these are the priorities which you have to face sometime, and these are told you by your parent side as well.
So, Tarbir, Shazin, thank you so much for your time, and inshallah, tomorrow again we will try to have you in another video. So, yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Like, share, and subscribe to Sports. More content like this. Till then, it is goodbye from me, Tarbir, and Shazin side. Take good care of yourself, and Allah Hafiz.
Allah
Okay.
Hafiz. Blessings
Yeah.
all around.